season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Cowboys will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to get the edge. It's Jordan. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Cowboys! A pick 6.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
He'll bring it out. It's Mosley. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short. Maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
The run inside. It's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. What a grab with one hand. That type of big play can even make travelers perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Might be changing the route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Polk. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Floating away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Immediately fires to the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Just keep slinging it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. On the run, fires downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Hawkins. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and was able to get that tackle for loss.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Oklahoma State!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mosley. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air, it's Mayava. On the run, still looking. Gets rid of it. Caught by Williams on the right. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. as USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Dances away to buy time. On the run deep down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Running inside, it's Jordan.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
To the air on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Got it near midfield. And he's still running after the move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Mayava. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bowman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, it's Jordan. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
They'll go right back to him. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. He got it, beat down in bounds.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Oklahoma State, 21, USC, 20.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Run inside. It's Hawkins. Powers through the defender. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off-play action on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in there on the sideline. Hits the crease. Touchdown, USC. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. A spectacular one-hand grab. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Green. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Pressure coming. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
The official says no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the number 19 team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
And it's the Flames coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right?
Here's a little room there. The 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He'll try to take it back. They'll chase him out of bounds after that play, mark it at the 16-yard line.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They feed him again. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Cowboys! Gets it into the end zone.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Here we go. Ready. 1, go, go.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Trojans are rolling down the field.
Freeze. Go.
Looking to throw again. Under fire. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him.
A lot of room to the right. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Going deep. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
And that's the problem when you get in 2nd and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the route is on.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense...
Oh, and they blocked it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
Number 16, set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
22. Check.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Back to throw, it's Mayava. With the catch, it's Bowman. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him.
Going for it all. Leap and grab for a big gain. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He wants to take the top off. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hands it off. He breaks a tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Trying to take it back. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. great play by the defense.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Number 48, set to kick this one.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Snagged in the middle, it's Hammond. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speeder.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback will keep it. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense.
Could be an alley. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. right away. You're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on 4th down from their own territory, holding the lead. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway, the defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Moving out of the pocket. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Mayava. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Escapes the pressure going right. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On target.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Trying to power it in. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for 2-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the 2-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Mayava. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight?
Sends it downfield. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.